that goes straight into the next story. Sony has announced a new headset. Did you see this?
No, tell me about it. I saw the headline, but I wanted to know about it because I haven't had time to read it yet. So it's a mixed reality headset.
They call it doesn't have an official name. It's called extended reality head-mounted display. That is what they state in their press release. I'm not sure what extended reality is. Maybe it is Sony's like version of mixed reality. Yeah,
that's just like
it's a much for muchness kind of thing.
It's good. Like they can put the X in it, so it's like XR.
Yeah. Okay. Very
which
cool.
is cool, as we know. So edgy.
Very cool, Sony. Oh yeah, sick. However, there are many questions regarding this headset. It is designed for spatial content creation. It is called a spatial content creation system that is designed for content creators that operate within 3D environments. So they didn't really give that many examples, but I'm thinking virtual artists, maybe people that are working on very intricate architectural design, maybe working on like it says here human like facial engineers. Expressions. Like it says it's designed for high definition rendering of 3D objects, but it's designed for content creators. So people that are making things within VR. I'm struggling to think of many examples besides artistic ventures and there's always architecture.
So like you look at the images, remember like the HoloLens, right? It's the same thing. Well, I mean, obviously like in terms of like how they presented it, like, you know, it's always like some person that's got like a motorcycle or whatever, and they're just like pulling apart the engine and going, oh, this is how I'm going to design the engine sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, is that like how people do?
Are people using these?
Like that? Yeah. Because like, why would you? I don't see the... I just want to use it for gaming, really.
I know. I can see this device if it's specifically for high definition 3D model rendering of... If I were to go back into school into biology class, I feel like I would have understood a hell of a lot more if every student in the classroom put on their own headset and the teacher were just like threw up a cell and there's like, here's the mitochondria. Here's the powerhouse of the cell. And it's a visual representation for students. I would have loved that. Even with math, where it's like if you could, everyone's sitting in a virtual classroom and the teacher is just helping some students, and they taught me this in school, learn differently. Some people learn by reading stuff, some people learn by hearing stuff, some people learn most efficiently by seeing it. And a lot of my friends are tradies and they sucked in classes like biology because they couldn't understand. They're hands-on people. Right. They're hands-on. Yeah. So if you put if you put on one of these headsets and actually showed them like, look, here it is. This is what it looks like. So like if you get the mitochondria in the test paper and you're like, identify where the mitochondria is within the cell, they would know that. They would like it. I feel like there's so many people that would benefit from a visual representation of whatever they're learning within schools. But outside of that application, I don't know.
You know what's kind of cool is that the design looks like the PSVR 2 as well.
Yeah, it does. Visually. It looks like
like it's got the cameras on the outside, so it's kind of like the MetaQuest 2, but then obviously the Vision Pro and stuff like that.
What I really like is six cameras and sensors, comes with a Ring controller. This is different. That little device that is on within that image sits over your finger and allows for precise movements. So that's why I was thinking artist, like someone that's drawing in a virtual environment or doing someone's makeup. I'm not sure. It allows for very precise movements, and also this is a kind of like I like this feature because it's a Ring. You don't have to take off the headset or put down the controllers for you to interact with a keyboard and a mouse.
Yeah. So the thing is, this is an all-in-one. So this is wireless. It's powered by the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 processor, which is the latest one from Qualcomm. So yeah, that's kind of like designed for mixed reality. I think think they teased it last year. So it's pretty
4K.
exciting that it can power 4K and it's just an all-in-one mobile processor in there.
It's cool. It's cool. I just think
It's cool.
they need to show more, like, show me more applications, show me more different ways people can use this, because right now all I'm thinking is classrooms, artists, and engineering and designing. But maybe that is all that it is for.
Yeah, and this is one of those things that's kind of could also be just like here's a cool prototype for CES sort of thing, because CES is all about wowing people to say like, like to show something that may never become an actual thing, but is in development as well.
Very cool. Very cool.